going to talk about the laws of network marketing. Now, here's the thing about laws. Laws are pretty cool because if you follow the laws, then you're okay. If you break the law, what happens? You go to jail, right? Now, y'all want to go to the extreme situation. But if you don't go to jail, what may happen? Punishment, get fired, get in trouble, get set back, heavy fines, penalties. So anytime you break a law, that's considered what? Bad, right? So can we all agree breaking laws are bad? Yes. So if we set up some law, if you know the laws up front, then you know not to break the law. Right? And it makes your life easy. That's what laws are for. If you know the law up front, then the minute you go to break the law, you know that there's repercussions when you break the law. So we're going to talk about some laws in this industry. Y'all ready for law number one? Yes. Now, there's a lot of laws, by the way, and we ain't got all that kind of time. So I'm going to give you a few laws, but I'm going to give you the first law. The law of expectancy. Write that down. The law of expectancy. The law of expectancy. Because you get what you expect. That's right. Okay, so what's the first law? Okay, so you get what you expect. Now, if you expect that everybody's going to tell you no, what will you get? No. Now, let me tell you why I say this. And this is so funny. I learned a long time ago that successful people have the ability to believe in two diametrically opposed things at the same time. Successful people have you got to believe in two things. One is right, one is wrong at the same time. So, there's a book out called Go for No. Successful people are able to read that book but put it in its proper perspective. See, when I'm out prospecting people, I'm not going for no. Let me tell you why. Here's when I go for no. Because I learned this. When I was in sales, I was the guy that came over to your house as a lead. I walked in your door. You didn't know me, and 4 hours later, you were spending about $40,000. That's what I did for a living. I did that all day, every day with perfectly good strangers to $40,000 4 hours later. And I had dinner with most of my clients. I would get to know their kids. I mean, by the time I left, we were family. They were like, man, when you coming back? Right. I even had one family member, we prayed together because they had to make a decision. I need to pray on that. I said, let's get to praying. Right there on the spot. Bowed our heads, held hands, and prayed. She was like, the Lord has told me yes. Okay, I'm with you. Sign up. I mean, she said she needed to pray. I said, I'll stay here while you pray. I ain't got to leave, right? And so she prayed. But back to the story, But here's the thing. Now, I didn't go for no to get in the door. See, to get in the door, I knew I was going to get a yes. Because I knew what I was talking about is what she wanted to hear. See, when we're out there prospecting people, we're not going for no. And I know this is going to be tough for some people to understand because we've been taught, no, just go out there and look for no's. But if you're looking for no's, you're going to get a bunch of no. I mean, come on. It's the law of expectancy. I'm not looking for a no because you can't say no to what I ask you. Because if you say no, you're crazy. If I come to you and say, look, this might sound like a crazy question. Have you ever thought about making extra money? Now, if you say no to that, you're lying. You cannot say nope, never thought about making extra money. Nope, never in my life. Then why are you even at this job? You're here to make money. Right? Does that kind of make sense? So I ask people questions like that. Have you ever thought, my job, when going for no, once I got into the door, and then I sat down and went over the presentation, and let's say I was doing somebody's windows. Going for no would be, do you want colonial grids in your window? Do you want, right? Do you want that? Do you want the glaze so they have the tint on the outside? Do you want shutters on the outside to match the colonial grids on the inside? Would you like, would you like me to look at your gutters while I'm looking at your windows in case you want to add gutters to this project as well? See, that's going for no. I'm already in the door. I've already told them basically what I'm offering, and then I start adding things. And you keep adding until you get the no. And then they say, you know what? I'm going to go with the grids, but I'm not going to go with the colonial shutters. That's how they taught us to go for no in sales. But I'm not trying to get a no to get in the door. I'm not looking for a no. I'm just trying to get in the door. The best appointment centers we had guys that said 50 appointments a day. And you know why? Because all they were trying to do is get us in the door. That's all they were trying to do. Just get us an appointment. They weren't trying to sell. The people who failed miserably are the people that tried to sell over the phone. No, we're going to sell you some. No. Ma'am, look, all we want to do is come by. We just want you to know what's out there in case you ever decide to make a decision. Our rep will come. He'll spend 15 minutes to your house evaluating what you need. He'll leave you an estimate. You do not have to buy. Trust me, 15 minutes, he's gone. And if you ever decide, now you've got it all on paper, you can call us up. We'll come right back out. It was like 15 minutes? Sure. Best appointment setters. He used to set appointments all day. And we used to close them all day. And so matter of fact, I knew who to call when I needed an appointment. I knew an appointment setter to call because I knew he had an envelope full of them. He's like, which one do you want? What city do you want to go to? Because he knew how to set appointments. Then I would call some people and say, well, I ain't setting an appointment all day long. You know why? Because they were going for no's. They were trying to pre-sell the person before I got there. That's not your job. That's not our job. We're not pre-sellers. So the law of expectancy is you get what you expect. So when you go through your list, what are you expecting? Yes. Yes. When I call my people, I'm expecting everybody to say yes to my initial question. And then what do we do from them when they say yes? So you ask somebody, are you open to making some extra income? Have you ever thought about making extra income? See, that's how you get yeses out of people instead of no's. That kind of makes sense? Yeah. So we have to have a law of expectancy. So I'll give you an example. In my book right here, talking about the law of expectancy. So last month, I had decided that I was going to recruit the world. That didn't work, but I tried. And so here's what I did. First, I said, I'm going to make a list. And I may have shown some of this to y'all last week. So I said, look, I just need 15 minutes of your time. This is what I wrote down. Because I had to tell myself what I was going to go do. I had to remind myself, look, I just need 15 minutes of your time. And then I started writing down names. Who will I sit down with? And my goal was to get 100 new people that I never sat down with before. That was my goal. That's my goal. Because I'm not trying to sell these people. And some of these people I had never called before. Some of these people I had. I'm not trying to sell them. I just want to get a sit down with them. I just want to talk to you. I just want to find out if you're open to just take a look. Just let me sit down with you. Can I come over by the house, spend 15 minutes with you, and just let you take a look at it? See, I'm just going for yeses right now. I'm not looking for clothes. I'm not looking for an answer. I'm just going for it. Some of the people I called up and said, hey, look, let me ask you a question. Have I ever, and this was the coolest question in the world. I said, hey, have I ever let you take a look at my website? You were like, well, no, I never really saw. You know what? I apologize, because you have no idea what I even do. Look, if I give you this website, would you take a look? You can write this down. This is cool. It's called If I Would You. Yes. If I Would You. If I would give you my website, would you take a look? If I give you a link to this viral video, would you take a look at it and just give me a call back and tell me what you like best? If I give you this DVD, would you take a look at it and just, let me know honestly whether or not you're interested or not interested? Because I'm not looking for a no right now. I'm not going for no now. People go out there and go, I'm going to go get 100 no's. Don't ever tell the universe you're going to get 100 no's. Ever. And it's so funny because I made that same mistake. I'm going to go get some no's. And guess what I got? No's. And I was mad because I got no's. But what did I tell the universe I wanted? No's. Like at my gym, 24-hour fitness, the last 4 weeks, I parked in the front every time. Like right in the front. Like, it's really freaky, right in the front. Like, every time. Every time. And it's crazy. Because I started saying, you know what, that's my parking spot from now on. I got to the gym today, it was crowded, but you know what? Just as I pulled up, somebody's pulling out of my spot. Every time. Law of expectancy. Right? I expect that spot to be there when I get there. That's my spot. I don't have to walk. I already ran my 7 miles. I don't have to walk after I run. Okay. So, but let me show you what happened. Let me show you what happened. Let me show you what happened real quick. Let me show you what happened real quick. So, law of expectancy. And some of y'all saw this last week, but I'm showing you again, those that weren't here. So, the 10-hit play, 1225 to 1231, this person, Ms. Omar in Atlanta got the membership. This person became a member and an associate. This person got the membership. This person got the membership. This person became a member and associate. Member and associate. They're still looking at the website. They want to get started June 1st, 2012. This is what she said. I'm ready. I said, when? She said, June 1st, 2012. I was like, I'm curious. Why June 1st? She said, well, that's why I'm retired. And I said, and then I fixed my mouth to say something else. She said, This is my older cousin, so she can talk to me like that. She said, June 1st. June 1st. I'm going to do it. I don't need no pressure. June 1st. When I retire, I want to do this. I've already decided, but I'll let you know June 1st. All right, cousin. Cool. June 1st it is. Now she said, in the meantime, my daughter is an attorney, and I already told her about you, and I want you to call her. Because she may be ready now, but I'll be ready June 1st. Now, this is my second conversation with this woman in my entire life. I've never talked to her before, my first cousin. So I'm not about to argue with this woman on the second conversation of our entire life. So I was like, June 1st. So in my phone, guess what? It's set for June 1st to call cousin Cassandra. I'm signing her up. Okay. This gentleman, member associate, this gentleman. And I go down the list, and I actually added some people even this week because there were some people, law of expectancy. Law of expectancy. While I was in, give you one last story. Because I expect for people, one of the things I expect is for people to start calling me even though I'm calling them. It's crazy. I expect it. It's just what's been happening. So I get to DC on Thursday, and I see Mr. Self, and I go to hug him, and right as I hug him, my phone is vibrating. And so I'm like, I hug him, and I try to like let him go quickly so I can answer my phone, but it was too late because he was hugging and talking and laughing. So I missed the call. So I stepped out of the meeting, and I called the person back, and they said, hi. Is this Mekki? I was like, yeah, this is him, it's Mekki. She said, oh, well, you don't know me, but I found your DVD. I've had it, and it looks like I've had it for a long time, because it's kind of worn, but it played, and I watched it, and I'm ready to get started. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, right? Now, but it's the law of expectancy. I expect for that. I wasn't surprised. I'm like, oh, of course you will be here. Of course you have a sister who lives in Capture God. Of course you do. Because that's what I expect to happen in my life. Stupid stuff that makes no sense to everybody else that works out in my favor. That's my life, right? Law of expectancy.
Let's go. Cause when it all begins, my eyes on the prize, so it's on again. I refuse to lose, I ain't gonna pretend. I thought I told you I was born to win. Everybody loves a winner.